What's up, y'all? It's Jasmine J back with another episode of CCGO, where we're actually going to highlight an upcoming event with one of my faves. So yeah, I'm going to let him introduce himself. Then we're going to dig right into the upcoming event he has coming up. So Masaya the Great, tell the people who you are.
Hey, I'm Masaya
the Great.
Oh, you caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I'm one half. I'm the visual half of Long River Music Group. And can I say that I'm the studio manager?
Yes, you can.
And the studio manager here at CCN the
Ooh,
Great. Yeah.
Shout out to that. So before we get into the event, let's talk a little bit about Long River and how that came to be with you and Tom, which is another great.
It's funny because at first I thought it was an uncommon story, but from doing a lot of podcasts here, it seems to be the deciding factor. Or hold on, let's rewind. We started out during the pandemic because, I didn't have a job. Tom was still working, but I had lots of free time. So that was when I decided to go headfirst into doing this video production stuff. And everybody was hungry for shows at the time, but no one could play shows except for us at that time. I mean, we did get a lot of people canceling because, it's the pandemic. But for sure. But we had Tom Fody there. They were the first one. Garrett, Trash Cat was, they were season 2. But yeah, we had plenty of people in there that wasn't too scared of the pandemic, and that's how it started. And ever since then, we've kind of became like a staple in Houston as far as showcasing the talents that's in Houston. So when you say showcasing the talent, you mean like in the music industry? Yeah. So we found, Tom grew up here, and so he had more pull, or people knew, or he knew more of the talent in Houston. So we were able to pull from there. And then I was shooting a couple music videos before the pandemic, and I pulled those people and all that. So that's amazing. So you basically hold down the visual part, and Tom does the audio, the music part? Yep. So we're totally separate. And it's funny because when I'm out there in the living room shooting, I don't get to hear it because I have earplugs on, right? And when Tom's in his studio recording, he doesn't get to see anything and he gets to hear everything. So once both our parts are done, or, in a good place, we mash them together. We both get to see what we both do separately. I think that's really amazing because with collaborations, sometimes you can go through a period of being uncomfortable just because you're like learning that person's style and things like that. But the fact that y'all do 2 separate things and then y'all are able to bring them together and produce something amazing for your clients, I think that's so cool. Yeah, well, the cool thing about him and I's dynamic, or our relationship, is we barely know each other's crafts at the time. So because we're doing lots of different things, we never got a chance to clash, because he's, miking up drums and whatever, and I'm setting up people. And so I generally tend to wait until Tom has all his microphones set up, because there's a method to the madness of audio where things need to be placed where they need to be placed. So I wait for that. And then from there, I'm like, all right, now it's my turn. Let me fine tune everybody. You move here, you move there. And then from there, we just go on and do our thing. And then. So has there ever been a time where you did try to like go mic someone up or do some audio and it was like a total shit show? No, I don't. I don't even touch any of his cables. Because I'm like, hey, Tom, can I move this? But like 2 inches this was, yeah, man, it's just a cord. And I was like, I'm not trying to mess around with that. That is too funny. Yeah. I know my lane. I stay in it. So y'all been doing Long River sessions for about how long? 3 years straight. And then we went on tour, or his bands went on tour. I went with that, came back, and then we went on hiatus and then started doing the radio thing. And then now that we're here. Hey, bringing it back. Yeah, we're starting it up again. So with starting it up, what are some things that y'all are looking forward to enhancing or changing or making better since with the new rollout of Long River Sessions? Having help. Getting a team. Yeah, having a team. Because Tom and I would split everything down the middle, and we would literally do the job of maybe a team of 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
With 2 people.
Yeah, we're just us 2. In addition to working our regular jobs, he's married and I have a dog and everything else in between. So we were juggling a lot. So it'd be cool to pawn off some of these stuff to the CCN staff.
Yeah, shout out to CCN staff. They've been learning and being trained up. Now it's time to put some of that work to action outside of podcasting. Because, that's our major thing is podcasting. Now we're starting some YouTube shows that we're going to drop on our app that we plan on launching this year. And so, to get connected with you guys and start with the music thing, because like I say from the beginning, we always knew we wanted to have a recording studio. We always knew we wanted to work with musicians. And so, y'all are like the perfect marriage to us too.
And it's amazing that like he loves to teach just as much as I do. So
you know what? He actually told me that. He was like, I love to teach. And I'm like, well, I have people here that love to learn. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. So fast forward, we have something coming up April 13th, right?
Yes.
Tell us about it, Masaya. What's going down?
So I just been calling this the Reemergence of Long River Sessions. So my vision of it would be having people come in and checking out the place. Hey, what's up, TJ?
Hey, we just had my dad, TJ, just interrupted our recording. So y'all shout out to TJ.
Wide shot. Yeah.
Yep, he's definitely in the wide shot. All right. No problem. Hey, you never know what's going to happen here at CCN.
Can't get no realer than that.
Yep.
So wait, what was it? Oh,
I don't know. He said something about a candle burning, so that's probably important. But we were talking about April 13th.
April 13th. So we've always wanted an audience during these recordings just because, in Tom's living room, it was just me and the band, and that's it. No one's clapping. No one's...
Masaya, stop.
What's up?
Have these cameras... Did you press these cameras to be recording?
No, you don't need to record them.
It's recording from the switch.
Oh.
Look at that. No, you're fine. Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So do I
you're
not monitor the cameras to stop recording?
No, you're good. You'll see it shut off, but if you're messing around with it, you'll be all right. Yeah. If anything, I'll be like, I want to keep all this in there, so it's but what I guess that's
so
up to John.
we're learning here, We're a teaching institute at all times. So shout out to Jaylon.
Yeah, shout out to Jaylon, learning on the fly.
Yes. Okay, so let's try this one more time. What's gonna be happening April 13th?
April 13th is the re-emergence of the Long River Sessions here at CCN.
Yes.
And so originally we wanted a live studio audience, but it's more of an intimate showcase, so people can see what the recording session is like, and see how Tom and I, how we interact with the musicians, including having a live studio audience watching this as it unfolds.
So I have a question about that. So do you think that having a live audience enhances the session? You feel like it'll bring more energy to the musicians, or how do you feel? Why was having a live audience so important?
Because these musicians are they when they play live shows, there's a live studio or live audience, and I think the people on stage probably get
that interaction
and energy. Other than just me being on the handheld,
and not saying through there,
and not saying anything or able to applaud or anything like that. So I think it'll bring a really nice, more intimate, more real setting for these things. In addition to having King Smoke out here,
with the food for sure,
yeah. And then so in between sets, they can whoever's attending can go get food and get beer from, certain sponsored breweries that we haven't locked down yet. Or actually, it's Stesty.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stesty.
Shout out to Stesty.
Yes. They're a brewery out in Lovelady, Texas, I think. I could be. No, it is Lovelady. But
Jaylon, you ever heard of Lovelady? Lovelady, Texas? Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me.
Yeah, no. I thought it was me too. I was like, this isn't a real place. Yeah, so in between sets, people go out and get barbecue, buy barbecue plates, and drink beer and interact with you guys.
Yeah, so we definitely pride ourselves on having a certain energy here at CCN. You know that you're a part of that energy. So we definitely want to make sure we share the CCN energy on April 13th for sure.
Oh yeah, and then there couldn't have been there was no way around it. Like you have to experience, what Long River Sessions can bring in addition to the vibe that CCN also brings. So it'll be a good networking in addition to the reemergence of Long River Sessions and showcasing the communion between Long River Music Group and CCN.
Yes, definitely excited about that partnership for sure, because we're going to be opening up a recording studio with Long River. So yeah, I'm really excited about that because people will be able to actually come here, record the music, do the music video, launch it, have an album release party, whatever they want to do. One-stop shop here at CCN.
Literally a one-stop shop. And like that's the dream, right? I mean, who wants to keep going to a studio after
and then having to learn different teams, different people, different rules. So yeah.
And everything's built in.
Yeah, love that. So April 13th, aesthetically, what is it going to look like? What are the vibes we're going for on the 13th?
If you go and check out Long River Sessions on YouTube, it'll be that vibe. Studio 4, there's already furniture and stuff in there. So we're, Jaylon, you should be listening because you'll be doing the set design.
Shout out to Jaylon for all the set designs he do here at the studio.
So I'll send out a clip of it, but it's really like more trying to keep that living room feel, keep it homey.
Yeah.
Our colors are generally purple in the back, so we'll have lots of purple lights, but it'll be more intimate. You can circle around and listen to, Houston singer-songwriters. Maybe step back when it gets a little loud, and not as loud as drums. There will be no drums there. Don't worry.
Listen, the drum game is for real, okay? For sure. So let's talk a little bit about the lineup. I don't know if you can share, but do you have any people locked in that we know we're going to be able to be blessed by their voices on the 13th?
Yes. So the lineup, I thought about it and how, because anytime we do a showcase, we try to set the lineup to be a musical journey or some sort of story behind why we picked these the lineup. So the first
storytelling at its finest through music. I love it.
So the first person that's going to open up the event is a guy I've never met before, but I've worked with him a lot. His name is David, but he goes by The Optimistic. And he's a great singer-songwriter. He also plays the drums, but not for this one. He has his own album out. I've made 3 videos of him. It's like kind of have like a 80s retro vibe, really good vibes, a little bit on the mellower side. And then so after The Optimistic, we're going to go into Tom Foti.
Okay.
And then not Tom Foti. I think we're going to do Justin from Darwin's Finches, who's another guy that's been on the sessions. Let me go back to The Optimistic. He hasn't been on the sessions yet. So
this is his first time. So he's opening and it's his first time at CCN, first time doing Long River Sessions.
Yeah, and first time meeting me.
And first time meeting the great Masaya. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, David. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, no, we'll tag him in this and he better know because I've been trying to hang out with him for months. Yeah.
Hopefully we can lock him in when he comes through.
Oh, yeah. And then so we're going to go into Justin of Darwin's Finches. He's also a very good singer-songwriter, lots of emotion in his music.
Which I love.
Yeah, he gets a little loud. Music. Oh, dude, it's amazing. Like, I don't know if I showed you, he did. So when he came to do the Long River Sessions, we were done with his 3-piece band, and then we're outside hanging out, drinking beers, and he goes, what would be, what do you say? I've had this idea for a long time where I eat a lot of hot sauce and sing a really sad song.
Is that the plan?
If he wants to do it, we can. He did not miss a beat, and it didn't sound like he was suffering at all.
That's amazing.
But his song with a lot of suffering in it did show. So Tom used to make a lot of hot sauce. And it was like literally the worst house to ask for hot sauce because he had it right there. And
Wow.
he like took 2 shots of this hot sauce, started singing his song. And then at the end, he took another shot. And we're like,
That's amazing that he was able to do that. And then for Tom, do not sneak any of that hot sauce and the stuff you're bringing here to the studio, okay?
he probably will, but he'll ask for consent. Like, you guys want to try this? They made it.
Hey.
And then so after that, we're going to go into Tom Foti, who I don't know if you knew, he was our very first Long River session guest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's usually our guinea pig for everything.
Well, Tom, I got to interview Tom last week or week before. Recently, I got to interview him. And I'm really looking forward to the music because just having a conversation with him seems like an awesome guy. You know, just have a lot of history, a lot of emotion that he likes to express through his music. So I'm definitely looking forward to that performance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I tried to pick lots of people that put lots of emotion into their stuff. So it'll be, like I said, much more intimate, maybe vulnerable show, depending on how the guests feel. But that's the vibe I was going for.
For sure. Yeah. So, okay. So that's the lineup for the 13th.
There's 2 more.
He's not done.
Yeah,
he's not done, people.
So then after that, it'll be Garrett from Trash Cat, who you guys also
got to
interviewed.
meet Garrett too.
Yeah, and same thing with him, like his faces when he sings, definitely shows what he went through at that time. Because I think during his interview, he was talking about how his lyrics for Trash Cat is mainly from life experiences that he's had and stuff like that. So, if you guys get a chance, ask him about 132 Rats. It's a great story. And then,
definitely gonna keep that in mind.
And then with that, we're going to close out with Riptide Phantoms, who's also another group that hasn't been on the session. So opening and closing with new people.
So how do you feel about that? Like, are you excited? Does that make you nervous that you have 2 newcomers coming? Or it's like you could do this in your sleep?
Oh, well, no, it's not even that. So Billy's band Riptide Phantoms has not been on the sessions, but he was on the sessions with Shame on Me because he was playing there. So he knows the vibe, but, and there's going to be him and this other guy, his other buddy, Zach, who's also in The Scatastrophics, who I film with a lot. And it's totally different vibe. It's not ska or anything. It's more like rock and roll. Okay. But an acoustic set. So, trying to keep that unplugged feel through the whole thing.
I love that. So that's April 13th. What's the time frame?
We're doing 12 to 5. So that's the lineup in order of when they're going to show up. I haven't figured out the times yet just because I don't know if I want to have the musical acts go one right after the other or give the artist time to mingle with who just saw it and talk and eat and stuff and then have it. So the set times aren't solidified yet, but it'll probably be done today.
Okay. But somewhere between 12 and 5.
Yeah, it'll be 12 to 5. We'll be done by 5.
So people that want to come out, attend, or get more information, where can they go, or how should they just show up at CCN Studios, or how do they get more information?
You tell me. I thought we were going to set this. I thought we were doing an Eventbrite.
Well, I'm just doing my normal interviewing stuff. So let me switch hats as somebody a part of the team for CCN. We will be doing the Eventbrite. Definitely check this is too funny. Definitely gonna have an Eventbrite dropping this week, probably by tomorrow for sure, so that everyone can definitely know how to go and get the information. So I'm sure y'all are having on y'all's page. Y'all have IG?
Yeah, we do. Long River Sessions. We also have a Facebook, Long River Sessions, and we have a YouTube, Long River Sessions, and Long River Sessions. So
definitely, you just tune in to Long River Sessions, and you'll be able to find the link, and we'll also have it in our bio at CC Network.
Yeah, no, and also, at this point, I want to get it. So if you look up Long River Sessions, you'll see CCN.
I love that. My boy Masaya. So after the 13th, we're going to kill it on the 13th. The 13th is going to be a great day, great afternoon. What's next for Long River Sessions after that?
So we're probably, depending on how it goes and what Tom feels as far as audio is concerned, we're probably just going to start doing sessions here.
Hey.
Yeah. So when we were doing them at least once a week, once a weekend on a Saturday or something like that, or a Friday. And we'll have bands in here doing the same thing, getting sponsorships with beer and all that. So it'll be like a family get together kind of.
I love that. I really do. Because, the restaurant down next door, 2 places down, the Hacienda, they have bands there, and I absolutely love it. Like, I literally go on the patio here and just
hang out and listen to it from over there.
Yeah, I can't get any of those good margaritas without going down there. But, the music is always a vibe for sure. So I'm really excited about having that here inside the studio.
Yeah. And then, maybe we might even change the format up a little bit and like do mini interviews in between. Like at this point, we're probably going to just try anything and everything and see what sticks. Yep.
I love that. I love that. Okay. So, Masaya, is there anything else that you would like to discuss as it comes to Long River? Because I want to actually dig into Masaya, but someone else on the team is already looking forward to doing that. So I'm not going to steal his spotlight. I'm going to let him interview Masaya the Great. But as far as the event and Long River Sessions, our partnership that we're working on, is there anything else you would like to share?
No, just follow both of us on social medias, and that's really the way to get the newest and newest news.
That's the way to get the newest news.
Yeah. Just follow both of us, and you'll eventually see what we're cooking up. Because I definitely like to plan in silence, so no one's ever going to know until it comes out.
See, me and Masaya are a lot alike. I think that's why this works. But for us, definitely just stay tuned. If you are a musician looking for a studio to record, looking for a team to shoot music videos, even plan out events or concerts, you definitely need to tap in with us here at CCN with the collaboration with Long River Sessions. It's going up, so don't be afraid to reach out to us. We're some of the best in town. Yeah, I'm saying that, but they saying it too. Yeah. So
we're all saying that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely got to come in and get some of this energy. So thank you for tuning in. Another episode of CCGO, where we're highlighting the upcoming Long River Session on April the 13th, and it's going to be a complete vibe. So make sure you're in the building. Deuces. Oh, thanks again, Masaya, for coming in. But peace out, y'all.